Two teams here, each off to 1-0 as this one is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf, he's got it. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
By Levante David. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt.
On 2nd and 1 and people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And just shutting him off there. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Kansas City.
They'll run it here with Hunt. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Darren Lee there to get him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field.
But it brings up 4th down.
They run for it with Hunt. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Chiefs.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Wilson.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
It's a gain.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
At the 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
Making it happen, Captain.
10.
Making it happen.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
First down.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 32.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Kansas City.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there. And he did a lot of that on that play.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Chiefs nothing.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 8-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second down, here's Burrow. And it's incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got his target, Samuel. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. Tight ends out there, a jumbo package look.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Here's Breida. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. 2nd and 11. Burrow looking to pass. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl? Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. The pitch out to Breida. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, Washington! Matt Breida, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down to the 16-yard line. A big run by Kareem Hunt. 48 yards on the ground.
It's a gain of 48 yards.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Dancing to it, and I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
He may try and run for this. Yeah, the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Now it's Hunt. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on second and third down here.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Tackle made at the
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And did he get in? Yes, they say it's a touchdown. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
He is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Come on now. Let's do
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard
The
line.
last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Defensively.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And that's going to be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here at our nation's capital with the Washington football team on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
56 Mike. 56. 19 Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On second down, a run with Breida. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Ball carrier.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, check flag 33. Check flag 33. It's our field.
Burrow will throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Von Miller in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he's got this down to the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play.
On 1st down, Wilson.
Kansas City.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Ball carrier.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Through an opening, and there he goes.
Oh, yeah, that's how we do it.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard drive.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little.
Greg Olsen, nobody ahead of him. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf.
A gain of 50.
An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 55 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And it's up and good.
Makes this Washington 21. Chiefs 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Devin McCourty brings him down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 37-yard.
On 2nd down, Burrow. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Check 52.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Washington. Philip Lindsay, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
Justin Tucker.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got a man. Complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Quick slant to Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw again is Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. They run again with Hunt. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown.
Kareem Hunt with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
His kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done.
Now Burrow loses the football. Fights loose. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the...
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Breida with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum, but not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
53, check 53. Watch the pass. Let's go, let's go. And we got Mike. Check.
Operating from the gun. Wilson buying time to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. From the gun, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Steps away to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They go play action with Wilson. And that'll be incomplete.
Wilson's pass incomplete on the throwaway. It's third down. And
the Chiefs on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Sam
DK Metcalf, 58 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
is good.
Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
They'll run on 1st down. Hunt, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 20.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And a short gain here down to the 22. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Wilson to throw. And it's caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. K'Lavon Chaisson able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
And goal.
Well, Charles, an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end, down to the final play. Got it close to the goal line, but couldn't punch it in.
How much fun was that ending, though, for us?
We were standing up.
I had to. You had to get out of your seat for that one. That close to the goal line? Oh, that was fun.
So for Washington, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host